first prompt for 2026, I actually really don't know which one to pick. He's also my ex-boyfriend's dad. But I mean, who knows? I can't believe I actually followed this. It sounds so messy and so full of drama, and I love that. Put them together. Wow. Perfect combo. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Neve and I am so happy that you are here. Happy 2026. I hope that you all had a lovely festive season, whatever you were doing, and a very happy new year. I thought that it would be fitting to kick off 2026 with my favorite type of video. So today we are going to be picking out my January TBR. It is a cozy one today. As you can see, I am in my PJs, and that is because I am filming this in that time between Christmas and New Year's, where I don't know what day it is, I don't know who I am, I don't know where I am half of the time, but I'm just having a lovely, chilled out, cozy time. But obviously a new year means a new month and a new TBR, so I am very excited to see what my first TBR of 2026 is going to be. For 2026, I have actually set myself a sort of informal goal to be more intentional with my reading. I found that last year I was getting a bit lost in the book talk, social media side of things, and I was reading a lot of trending books, which sometimes isn't a bad thing because books do become popular for a reason, and I have found some books that I really love through social media. But my average book rating for 2025 was 3.5 stars, which is not bad at all. But I would really like to try and improve my rating and up it to an average of 4 stars this year by being more intentional with the books that I am picking up to read. I would also really like to get through my physical TBR this year. This has been a goal pretty much since I started reading and buying books again as an adult, but this year is the year that I am determined to get through my physical TBR. I don't have a huge physical TBR. I think I have about 45 unread books on my shelves, which is a lot, but I do think that it could be worse as well. But also lately I'm finding that I'm reading almost exclusively on my Kindle because I have recently discovered immersive reading, which has just absolutely changed my whole reading experience for the better. I love immersive reading now. I find that it takes me so much deeper into the book, and I don't really know why, but I just prefer to use my Kindle when I'm immersive reading. I think it's because it's easier to sort of keep your pace with the audiobook. I don't know, but I just prefer it. And also, again, leaning into that goal of being more intentional. With it being so easy to have all of the books available so easily at your fingertips with a Kindle, I'd like to get to a place where I don't have a physical TBR and I can just go out and pick up a book, read the blurbs, look around the shelves, and just choose one, come home and just read it immediately because I don't have this backlog of books already sitting on my shelves. Anyway, all of that was to say that I am going to be going about my monthly TBRs a little bit differently this year. I would usually choose 9 books to read, but I'm actually going to be bringing it down to 6 books a month, and 3 of those books are going to be chosen using my lovely little TBR jar. She is full of new prompts and ready to go for 2026. I love pulling prompts out of the jar. I think it's such a fun way to choose your books, and it just goes to show why so many people do it, because it actually truly is so much fun. But I am then going to use a randomizer wheel to pick 2 books to go onto my monthly TBR from my physical TBR. So that brings us to 5 books, and the final book will be one that I'm going to be reading in my in-person book club that I have with my best friend Lowry. I say book club because it is just the 2 of us, so it's not really a club, but we love getting together and discussing books, so it's just a fun little thing that we can do together every month, and it means that we make time to see each other every month as well. So for January, the book we're going to be reading in the book club is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. So that is the first book on my January TBR. And without further ado, I think it is time that we get into pulling some prompts. This is exciting. The first prompt for 2026. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got one. Let's see. Is that upside down? Most recently purchased. Okay, that's actually a good one because it means we get a book off the physical TBR. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. I don't know what the most recently purchased book that I have is. Okay, so my most recently purchased book is one that is so recently purchased. I can't believe I actually forgot about this. That it is still on its way to me. It is still yet to be delivered. But I think it will be arriving this week, so we will add it to the TBR, and that is Crown Tide by Alex Astor. This is the fourth book in the Lightlock saga, which is a series that I absolutely love. It is a YA series, but I would say it's probably maybe upper YA, maybe a bit more new adult. But the series follows Isla, who is entering the Centennial, which is a series of trials that the leaders of the 6 realms must take part in every 100 years to try and break the curses that have been plaguing their realms for centuries. I think it is a great series, and I am very excited to continue the story because it has such a great love triangle that is yet to be resolved. It's been 3 books and it is yet to be resolved. So I am hoping and praying that we get to see the conclusion to this love triangle in book 4. But I mean, who knows? It's been 3 books and we still don't have any answers. So who is to say that there are going to be answers in book 4? I do not know. Alex, please say you've given us the answer to the love triangle in this book. But I won't go into any more detail about the book series because obviously if you haven't read the first 3 books, then go and do so. I would highly recommend, but I don't want to give away any spoilers. So book number 2 on the January TBR is Crown Tide by Alex Astor. Okay, prompt number 2, let's go. Okay, let's see. An interconnected standalone. Ooh, okay. What are we going to pick for an interconnected standalone? Let's get some options. Okay, so off the top of my head at the minute, the only interconnected standalone that I can think of that is on my want to read list is Wildcard by Elsie Silver. This is the last of Elsie Silver's books that I have to read, and it is also one on my physical TBR. So I think I'm going to go with Wildcard by Elsie Silver. This is the final book in the Rose Hill series, and it's actually the one that I've been the most excited to read because it is an age gap romance, and that is right up my street. So the blurb reads, Sebastian Rousseau is a grumpy, hot as hell fire pilot who is too damn good with his hands. It's the perfect combination, but unfortunately for me, he's also my ex-boyfriend's dad. That just makes this book even better. Oh my gosh. A chance meeting brought us together and a missed connection has kept us apart. 1 year later, a stroke of fate has us living under the same roof, which makes everything between us downright messy. Because even after all this time, he's still the man I think about when I fall asleep. The one I can't get over no matter how hard I try. He's working on mending a fragile relationship with his son, and we both know acting on these urges would be the ultimate betrayal. But I see the heat in his eyes, that look of need that never fails to send a shiver down my spine. Mutual longing is borderline unbearable, and the simmering heat between us is downright palpable. We both know there are rules when it comes to situations like this, but then again, following the rules has never been my strong suit. That to me just sounds incredible. I love an age gap romance. I love ex-boyfriend's dad, forbidden romance. It sounds so messy and so full of drama, and I love that. So yes, book number 3 on my January TBR is going to be Wildcard by Elsie Silver. And I am very excited because that's 2 books off my physical TBR already, and I am completing a series that I am in the middle of, so that is wonderful. Okay, so this is going to be the final prompt that we pull from the TBR jar, and is book number 4 on the January TBR. Let's see. Okay, I got one. Oh, she's a long one. Oh, it was upside down. A BookTok popular book you haven't read yet. Okay, so let's see what we've got. This kind of is going against my goal of being more intentional. However, there are a few BookTok popular books that I know I would love and do really want to read. So we'll have a look at those. Okay, so I have got 2 options. The first option is Silver Cloak by L.K. Stephen. This is by the same author that wrote Our Infinite Fate, which was a book that I really enjoyed, and I've seen nothing but good things said about Silver Cloak, and it is on my physical TBR, and I am very intrigued by the synopsis of the book, so I shall read it out to you. It says, 2 decades ago, the Blood Moons ruthlessly murdered Saffron Killoran's parents, destroying her idyllic childhood. Hell-bent on revenge, she lies her way into Silvercloak Academy, the training ground for her city's elite order of detectives, with a single goal: to bring the Blood Moons to justice. But when Saph's deception is exposed, rather than being cast out, she's given a rare opportunity to go undercover and tear the Blood Moons down from the inside. Descending into a world where pleasure and pain are the most powerful currencies, Saph must commit some truly heinous deeds to keep her cover and her life. Not only are there rival gangs and sinister smuggling rings to contend with, there's also her growing feelings for the Kingpin's tortured son, with his vicious pet fallow wolf, his dark past, and the curious prophecy foretelling his death at Saffron's hand. With each day testing her loyalties further, Saph finds her web of lies becoming harder to spin, and when one false step could destroy everything and everyone she's ever loved, the detective who's dedicated her life to vengeance just might die for it. That sounds absolutely incredible, and I am very much leaning towards this book because one of the best things is that I also know that the magic system uses wands, and that to me is just so exciting because I don't think I've read a fantasy book where they use wands since I read Harry Potter, and I love that idea. So I am very intrigued by this one. But our second option is actually Hollow by the Twisted Sisters, Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. And the Twisted Sisters are the authors of Zodiac Academy, which is a series I have yet to complete. I think I'm about halfway through, but I absolutely love those books, and Hollow is the start of a new series by them. So the synopsis for this one is: don't listen to the whispers of the woods, don't trust the man cloaked in shadow, don't earn the wrath of the scattered spirits, don't go out after dark. The great hunt begins once every 50 years, and only the champions willing to face death to shatter the curse dare to enter. The champions and me. I'm no warrior, no swordsmith, and certainly no fae, but the forest is my only hope. To enter those trees is to walk willingly to my demise, but I need the boon the forest will grant the winner, and I'm willing to risk it all for a chance at claiming it. I just never expected to face him beneath those trees, the beast who strikes fear into the desperate people of all lands, the monster who commands the legion of hollows and makes our plight 1,000 times worse. The hollows are empty of all things, but none are so heartless as him. Prince Bane intends to be the death of me, but I have an oath to fulfill before I let him have me, and I'll do whatever it takes to achieve it. I am Ferris Creed, and I'm going to unite the lost spirits who once bound the wandering trees in place, return the scattered amulets to the core of its corruption, and use the winner's boon to change my fate. Come wretchedness or torment, through trickery and deception, I will get what I came here for, and no one will stand in my way, not even Prince Bane. That also sounds very good. So this is a dark romantasy, which I love. I love romantasy. I like dark books. Put them together. Wow, perfect combo. I actually really don't know which one to pick. I think after reading the blurb for Hollow, I think I'm going to pick Hollow. And only because it is a dark romantasy and I am kind of in the mood for that type of book at the minute. So I think we're going to go for Hollow. And Hollow is another book actually that is on my physical TBR. So we are doing very well with the physical TBR in January, and I'm very happy about that. So book number 4 on the January TBR is Hollow by the Twisted Sisters. So here is how the TBR is currently standing. I'm very excited about it. I think it looks very, very promising. I think I've got a good reading month ahead, but now it is time for the physical TBR picks. I have put all of my physical TBR into this randomizer wheel, and we're just going to spin it, and whatever it lands on, that is the book that we're going to be reading. So I'm going to do 2 spins and we're going to get 2 books off of my physical TBR. I have it here on my iPad, but I will screen record and put it here on the video so that you guys can see it as well. So spin number 1, let's go. I hope it's a good one. No way! Oh my gosh, that was my first spin. Oh my gosh, what are the chances? I'm actually so happy about that. Okay, so book number 5 and the first book off my physical TBR is actually going to be Silver Cloak. That is such a stroke of luck. Thank you, whoever is looking down on me today. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm very, very happy about that. I was a bit worried about my physical TBR because there are books on there that I've been putting off reading for such a long time. So I think the wheel knows that and is trying to ease me into it. So I'm very appreciative. Right. Book number 2 from the physical TBR. Let's spin. Okay, book number 2 is Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. Now, I don't actually know much about this book. I have only read The Nightingale and The Women by Kristen Hanna, and I did enjoy both of those. The Nightingale more so than The Women, but my mum has recently read Winter Garden and she said it is one of the best books she's ever read, and she has read a lot more Kristen Hanna than I have, and she has said that one is her favourite so far. So I actually am very intrigued to read this one because I know that if my mum said it's good, then it is good. So we'll have a look at the blurb because I actually don't know anything about it either. So we shall have a look and I will read it out for you guys. Okay, so it says, Meredith and Nina Whitson are as different as sisters can be. One stayed at home to raise her family and manage the family apple orchard. The other followed a dream and travelled the world to become a famous photojournalist. But these 2 estranged women come together at their father's deathbed, standing alongside their cold, disapproving mother Anya, to hear the one last promise he extracts from the women in his life. It begins with a story like no other, a captivating, mysterious love story that spans 65 years and moves from war-torn Leningrad in the 1940s to modern-day Alaska. The 3 women are brought together by a story so unexpected and extraordinary that when Meredith and Nina finally learn the secret of their mother's past and uncover a truth so terrible, it will shake the very foundation of the family and who they think they are. So, that does sound very good, and I know that my mom said that it was a book that she could not put down because the story was so gripping, and obviously there's a little bit of mystery in there, and she said she just needed to find out what was going to happen. So I'm hoping that I feel the same way about it, because if I do, I know I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy it. So it is a book about the intricacy of mother-daughter bonds and the enduring links between past and present, which I love because I am a history girly and Kristen Hanna writes women's historic fiction. So the genre that she writes in is right up my alley, and I do really want to read more of her books this year. So I am also very happy with that spin as well. So those are all of the books that I will be picking out for my January TBR. This month I will be reading Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, Crown Tide by Alex Astor, Wildcard by Elsie Silva, Hollow by the Twisted Sisters, Silver Cloak by LK Stephen, and The Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. And I am very excited for the month ahead. I think there are some really great books on this list. Hopefully I'll get to them all, but if not, that is okay. We're going for quality over quantity in 2026. But with that being said, I might end up reading more than these 6 books, and that is okay too. And that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please like the video and do consider subscribing. I would love to have you here with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!